Assalamualaikum, students and friends. Today's lesson puts emphasis on the meaning of change of internal energy as a state function. Just hang on to what you learn as we go through a series of thermodynamic processes with the help of the first law of thermodynamics. The question is, a series of thermodynamic processes is shown in the pressure volume diagram. In process AB, 150 point joules of heat is added to the system, and in process BD, 600 point joules of heat is added. Find letter A, the internal energy change in process AB. Letter B, the internal energy change in process ABD, shown in blue. And in letter C, the total heat added in process ACD, shown in red. As shown in this pressure volume or PV graph, two thermodynamic processes have an initial state at point A with an initial pressure P naught and an initial volume V naught. These two processes also have the final state at point V with a final pressure P and a final volume capital V. In the first process, the system starts to absorb heat along the path AB. And we denote this as capital Q sub AB equal to positive 150 point joules. And then it proceeds along the path BD. Okay? And the heat absorbed by the system is denoted by capital Q sub BD equal to positive 600 point joules. And our target variables are, in part A, we have the change in the internal energy of the system along the path AB. So we denote that as delta capital U sub AB. And in letter B, our target variable is the change in the internal energy of the system along the path A, B, D. So that is denoted by delta capital U sub ABD. And finally, in part C, okay, our target variable is the total amount of heat that is transferred to the system, okay, as it proceeds along the path A, C, D. And that is denoted by capital Q sub ACD. We're also given the following quantities in this problem. The initial pressure P naught equals 3.0 raised to the fourth power Pascal. The initial volume V naught equals 2.0 raised to the negative 3 meter cube. The final pressure P equals 8.0 raised to the fourth power Pascal. And the final volume, capital V, equals 5.0 raised to the negative 3 meter cube. Along the path AB, okay, there's an increase in the pressure, but there is no increase in the volume, right? A process that has no change in the volume is known as an isochoric process, right? So in an isochoric process, such as along the path AB, we see that the work done is equal to 0. All right. And based on the first law of thermodynamics, if the work done, all right, either by the system or on the system, then it follows that the change in the internal energy of the system is just equal to the amount of heat that is transferred, all right, either to the system or from the system, or capital Q, all right? So in our case, we are talking about the work done along the path AB, the delta U along the path AB, and the heat transferred along the path AB. All right, since capital Q sub AB is given in the problem, therefore, we can have the answer to question letter A. That is, the change in the internal energy of the system for one process, okay, that proceeds along the path AB, okay, that is delta capital U sub AB is equal to positive 150 point joules. The positive sign simply implies that there is an increase in the internal energy of the system. Moving on to question letter B, before we go into the actual main question, okay, we have to determine first the amount of work done, capital W sub BD, right? We are still talking about the first process. So, since the amount of work done along the path AB is equal to 0, all right, along the path BD, all right, there is indeed a change in the volume, or there is an increase in the volume from B naught to V. Okay, and in this PV graph, we represent the amount of work done along the path BD, all right, by the area shaded green in this figure. All right, the area is bounded by the line BD and the volume axis. So it represents the amount of work done, all right, along the path BD, right? The path BD suggests that there is no change in the pressure, right? The final pressure, P, remains constant as the system increases its volume. And we call this an isobaric process. And the formula is simply multiplying this constant pressure P by the change in the volume, capital V minus V naught, right? And when we substitute the given quantities, we have uh, W sub BD equals 8.0 times 10 to the fourth power Pascal times the difference in the pressure, final, or difference in the volume, capital B equals 5.0 raised to the negative 3 meter cube minus 2.0 times 10 to the negative 3 meter cube. So doing our math, we get the value of the work done, W's BD, all right, equal to 240 joules, all right? It's understood that um, there are only two significant figures, all right, in our answer. And the work done is, of course, positive, which means that um, the work done is by the system, all right? Work is done by the system on its surrounding. So, since there is no work done along the path AB, therefore it follows that the work done along the path ABD, all right, which is the sum of W sub AB plus W sub BD, or 0 plus 240 joules, all right, we say that the amount of work done along the complete path ABD for the first process is also equal to 240 joules in two significant figures. Likewise, we also find the amount of heat absorbed by the system along the path ABD, which is simply the sum of Q sub AB and Q sub BD. That is, Q sub ABD equals 150 point joules plus 600 point joules, which is of course equal to 750 point joules in three significant figures. And that brings us now to our uh, question letter B, right? Which is determining the change in the internal energy along the path ABD, right? Or delta capital U sub ABD, okay, equals capital Q sub ABD minus W sub ABD. Okay, again, this is the first law of thermodynamics. So, delta U sub ABD equals 750 point joules minus 240 joules. Take note, 240 joules only has uh, two significant figures. So when you get their difference, okay, their difference equals delta capital U of ABD equals 510 joules rounded to two significant figures or rounded to the nearest 10, all right, tens of the value 510 joules. Before we proceed to question letter C, we need to first determine the change in the internal energy along the path ACD. Okay, we're talking about the second process that proceeds from state A, passing through the intermediate state C, and ending up at the final state D. All right, it's actually equal to delta U sub ABD, right? The first process that we earlier described. And this is because uh, delta U, or the change in internal energy of any system, is a state function. When you say state function, it means that the thermodynamic process is independent of uh, the what we call the path taken by the process. So whether it is along the path ACD or along the path ABD, as long as their initial and final states are the same, their change in internal energy, okay, are just equal or the same, right? And since we have already determined the change in the delta U along the path ABD equal to positive 510 joules, therefore, it follows that uh, that amount of delta U positive 510 joules is also the same as delta U ACD, right? And so therefore, we can express also the work done W sub ACD, right? As the sum of WAC plus WCD. And in our PB graph, we represent this work done along the path AC, right? By the blue shaded polygon, bounded by the line AC and the volume axis, right? Notice that there is no change in the pressure, even if there's an increase in the volume. All right, that is the work done along the path AC, which is an example of an isobaric process. All right, while from state C to the final state D, all right, which is an isochoric, all right, an isochoric process where there is no change in the volume, even if there is a change in the pressure. Hence, the work done along the path CD is also equal to 0. So substituting, we get the work done along the path AC, all right, equal to P naught multiplied by the change in the volume, capital B minus B naught. All right, the work done along the path CD is equal to 0. Or we have the work done along the path ACD equals 3.0 raised to the 4th power Pascal multiplied by the difference in the volume, 5.0 times 10 to the negative 3 meter cube minus 2.0 times 10 to the negative 3 meter cube. So doing our math, we get the value of the work done along the path ACD equal to positive 90 joules into significant figures. And the positive sign also means that the work done is by the system on its surrounding. Finally, we can now answer the question in part C. Okay, finding the amount of heat transferred to the system when it proceeds along the path ACD, which is just equal to the sum of delta U ACD and W ACD, or 1210 joules plus 90 joules. That is, the amount of heat transferred to the system along the path ACD equals 6.0 times 10 to the second power joules into significant figures. And that concludes our video tutorial for this topic. Till the next episode, mabuhay, MashaAllah. Thank you very much for your indulgence. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Alhamdulillah.